everybody, Mark here from Gilbo Realty. Thank you for coming back again for another video on the villages and the real estate market. What are you going to do if you plan on buying into villages? Look, I don't want to scare anybody about the economy and the real estate market. I mean, this is a good thing that the property values across the South and other areas are starting to fall. So if you're a buyer, I just want you to understand, and I'm on your side on this portion, the housing values have ramped up dramatically in the last 4 years. And this is a good thing for you if you plan on buying in the villages because you deserve a lower price. The fake ramp up of inflation and the COVID ramp up, it's really hurt the housing market and the affordability. So it's got to come down. You don't have a choice. So a lot of people are just mad because they missed that window. There was a small window of opportunity between like the end of 2020 to like the first 3 or 4 months of 2022. There was a small window where you got an exorbitant amount of money for your house. And I'm talking about exorbitant amount of money. You'll never get that ever again, bar none by far. So if you sold your house during that time period, congratulations. You made out very, very well. And probably went somewhere else to either hang out and rent or maybe bought another house in another area that was a cheaper value. So good for you. You made out. Now, today, if you're looking to sell, you're nowhere near that market that those people sold in. Not even close. Good luck. I wish you the best. It's not going to happen. And that's just the way it is. So when you see median prices or median stats going up in price, they're all fictitious. Median price does not mean home value. Zero. It doesn't mean anything. Because median pricing is now being manipulated because the higher end homes are a higher percentage of sales than the middle class to lower middle sales used to be. Okay, so the lower middle and the lower middle class home purchases have dropped significantly. They've left the market. First time home buyer homes have dropped, left the market significantly just because of rates and other things, okay? While people with cash, upper end homes above $500,000, $700,000, they've gone up in the last couple of years. So that has skewed the median value. So it's not a true picture. So whenever you see someone stating median value of home values are going up in the real estate market across the country, it's BS. Don't believe it. Okay? And it's baffling to me that people that do a lot of real estate channels can't figure that out. A few of them have finally. But, you just got to be careful with stats. They always, anybody publishing stats that are a Wall Street company, hint, hint, Redfin, anybody publishing any kind of real estate data that is getting their data from those companies, like if you're getting your data from realtor.com, they're not a good company at all. They just screwed all the realtors across the country with their incompetence. Okay, if you're getting your data from Zillow, again, a Wall Street company, those people, they're not publishing real data. They're making fictitious data. And just 2 weeks ago, the government came out and said they have to now revamp all their real estate numbers recently because they're all fictitious. They're wrong. They have to revamp everything, just like they're revamping the job numbers. It's just, it's craziness what's going on. So anytime you see data being published by Wall Street, take it with a grain of salt. Do not believe it. Bar none. No offense to anybody who's in the financial markets. But most of the people they publish their stuff are fully you-know-what. So, and again, it's about keeping their value, keeping their stock price up, keeping their investments safe. So they're going to publish fake information that you really can't use for your own personal purchase. Okay? So home values across the country are dropping. You're seeing it here. They're going to be dropping across the country, and they are. They're dropping across the country. You cannot get the same price for your house today, 2024, December actually, 2024, than you could in 2022 earlier, 2021. You cannot get the same value for your house today than if you sold it in 2021, 2022. That's just a fact. That tells you values are going down. Okay, you don't have a choice. It is what it is. But don't let me scare you if you're looking to buy into villages. Because if you're going to buy in the villages, this is what I recommend. If you're going to put a large deposit down, or if you're buying cash, you're all good. Okay, you can buy in the villages. You can weather any storm, even if property values, drop 20, 30, 40%, whatever. then you're going to weather the storm, just like everybody else did in the villages back in 08, 09, all the way through to 12, 13, 14. Those people weathered the storm, okay? That was fine. So if you have a large cash deposit, or you're paying all cash, you're good. Don't sweat it. Okay, that's my opinion. All right. And if you're going to be a snowbird, such as, you're going to buy this house, you plan on living there 3 months out of the year, January, February, March, or maybe you want to come down during the holiday season, leave in December, and then rent it out during the busy seasons to try to make as much money as you can. It's probably a good idea. It's not a bad idea. Okay, but if you plan on making money on a rental, don't even think about it. It's probably not a good idea right now. Okay, but if you're looking at covering some of your costs while you're not there, it's a good idea. It's not bad. There's plenty of companies in the villages that will actually do it for you. They'll rent it out for you. Now, if you're going to pay above 12%, 10% or higher, I would think when it comes to management fees, think twice about that. I think the villages charges 20%. That is absolutely insane. Okay, I don't care if they had that thing rented. You're lucky. You're not even going to make 20% on a property, on a rental. Good luck. Okay, but just be very, very careful overpaying on management fees. So if you're going to come down as a snowbird, rent that thing out for a portion of the time when you're not there to cover your expenses. All for it. No issues. That's a great idea, okay? Do not buy, though, in the villages if you do not plan on sticking around. That's what I'm telling to you people. This is my warning to them. That if you plan on buying there, you're not sure if you want to stay there for a couple years, you're just not 100% sure, you don't know if you like it. Do not plan on buying right now and selling 2 years from now and making a profit on your home or breaking even. You're going to lose money. That's my opinion, okay? Just from what I'm seeing in the market, real estate market. Barring any kind of worldwide financial changes, the global trade gets better, the global economy gets better. That's the only way I really see things turning around a little bit. But the real estate market is on its gradual decline, as I've been saying for over a year. It's going to be a gradual decline. And that's a good thing for buyers. But if you plan on buying there and selling in 2 years, you're going to lose money. And I see it every single day. I just looked through a bunch of listings in the villages. I looked up what they bought it for and looked at what they're selling for. By the time they get done paying their realtor and other closing costs, they're going to lose money. Not going to make money. Zero. It's going to be in the negative. May have to come out of pocket some money too. Okay? So if you're that person where if you're moving there, you're not sure if you're going to stay, then do not buy there. Do not buy in Florida in general. Do not buy in many states in the South in general. In my opinion, if you're not sure you're going to buy a house right now and stay there for at least 2 years, 3 years, don't buy. Okay? Because I think the real estate market is coming down slowly from that COVID ramp up. And so just play it safe, folks. If you have a huge deposit or if you have a large sum of cash, you're going to come down and buy a real estate property, that's fine. Buy it. You can weather the storm. But if you're going to move in a year because you don't like it, if you're going to buy a house and your relationship with your spouse is on rocky ground, I probably wouldn't buy a new house because you're going to lose money and you're both going to pay for that. So that's my rant about that. Okay, but let's look at some stats here real quick on the real estate market, published from the Florida Realtors. And this is what I'm talking about when I said that when the North slows down, all the North of the United States, not just the Northeast, I'm talking about Northwest, Northeast, Middle North, then the Southern states will catch a cold. And it's happening now. Okay, I'm the only one that's saying that. But the sales in the North are slowing. I know because I'm in the North. I watch several markets in the North. I watch several markets in the South. I could see it. Even though houses are still selling, nowhere near. We just sold, my wife Nicole just put a property under contract 2 days ago for $400,000, and we have no other offers. There's no other offers on that property. There's nobody even seeing it. Nobody even going in and take a look. And we got that property for a lot less than what they were asking on the MLS. Okay, so that just tells you that the market has dramatically changed. It's going to continue. Okay, I've been warning people a lot for a long, long time that this is going to come. So, and I've had some conversations with people that were going to sell their houses in the villages over the last few months. And I don't think any of them really believe me. They just think they're smarter than everybody else and they don't sell anything. They don't sell any real estate. They're not in the business on a full-time basis. If you are not in the business on a full-time basis, looking at the market, seeing what things are selling for, agents that bring you deals, selling deals, we see it every single day what's going on with the market. We know. Listen to your realtor that's been around for a while and understands what's going on. And I talked to a lot of people in the villages over the last few months about selling their properties, and a lot of them just didn't believe what we had to say. They just thought that property values are going to stay strong, or they're counting on President Trump to change the economy of the United States. And don't get me wrong, I hope he does. Okay, I'm not political on either party or either side. But to put your hopes in your property based on a presidential candidate is just absolutely insane to me. I don't get it. But let's look at this cash sale here. The number of closed sales during the month in which buyer exclusively paid cash. For the month of October, it was down 20.2% year over year. That is absolutely amazing. September was down another 20.8% year over year cash sales. Now it says here cash sales can be a useful indicator of the extent to which investors are participating in the market. Now it's not just investors. There's a lot of cash purchases going on in Florida from just people, again, selling their houses from another state at a higher price, coming down and purchasing a home in the state of Florida. But as I said, as sales slow in those northern states, Florida will catch a cold, and so will other states in the South. That is going on now. Okay? But if you look here, 20.2%. Now, November's not out yet, so I don't have it. It should be out here probably next week, I believe. And I'll cover those numbers again. But again, look at this, 20.2% year over year. Last October, it was up 3.5% cash sales last October. Okay, so that tells me the trend that the northern states are slowing. Okay, so just think about that. Just understand. And look at the percentage of cash sales. October, that's dropped to probably the lowest I've seen in a long time. The percentage of cash closed sales was 26.2%. That is down for the month of October, 15% year over year, down 9.6% year over year in September, and 11.6% in August. Where last year at these times, all these months were positive. So this tells you that the market is changing and has changed quite a bit. Okay? So anyways, I just wanted to let you know that, just so I'm not here to scare anybody about buying a property in the villages. I'm all for it if you have a big deposit. I'm all for it if you're a cash sale. Okay, again, if you plan on selling quickly, then you're going to lose some money. Okay, unless you buy that thing right and you don't overpay, do not plan on moving in 2 years. You're going to walk away with cash out of pocket or no money at all. Okay, over what you paid for it. All right. But if you're looking to buy a home, please go to our Villages tab, buy a home, fast home search. There's multiple ways to download. If you're looking to use our map, this is our beautiful map. It'll go in here. I added some radiuses around each square as well. As you can see, your half-mile radius and 1 mile radius around each one. So you know, if you plan on buying investment properties in the villages, maybe you want to stick within this radius on each one. I added some shopping carts. So you'll find shopping carts where you can actually go get shopping, buy groceries, Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, stuff like that. So it'll help you out a little bit when it comes to certain things. But you can click on each one of these little villages and it'll open up the inventory on our website. So I highly recommend you use this and help you learn the villages better, especially if you're just starting off. There's no better way to learn the villages, the roads, where they're all located, the centers, what's around them, than this map. And I appreciate Michael Vance. He gave me, William Vance, he gave me the approval to use this map. He gave me, and it's wonderful. He does some updates on it. I go in and change some things on it for my liking. And it took me a ton of work to get this attached to our website. So I highly recommend you use our map, okay? But again, go to here. If you're looking to sell a house in the villages and you want truth, honesty, no BS representation, then give us a call. We have agents in the villages that are really good at what they do, okay? I know how to sell a home. I've sold hundreds and hundreds of homes in the last 10 years of my career. And I highly recommend that you think about using us because we're probably one of the only channels in the villages that has been telling you what's been coming for over the last year. Everybody else has a lot of goggles on to try to hide the truth, but we're not. We're not like that. If you're looking to sell your house, you can't handle the truth. I may not be your guy because I'm just an honest person. I'm just trying to tell you where it's going, okay? But take a look at that. Looking to sell a house, give us a shout. If you're looking for a home valuation, you may not be interested in selling yet. Go to that home valuation tab right here. That'll get you an estimated value. It'll update your value on your home every 30 days to your email, okay? Okay, this house just took a $29,000 discount. It's a pretty looking house. It's got garage screens on it too, so you can open up the garage, keep the critters out. Because you know when it's hot as you know what out there, the critters like to get in your house. I don't care if it's turtles, snakes, mice, rats, whatever. They will try to get into the shade. They're not stupid, okay? When I was renting down there probably 4 or 5 months ago, I picked up the grill cover of the house I was staying at, and 4 mice scurried out underneath the grass. So it's kind of interesting how the critters will go under shade just to try to stay cool. But look at this house. It's 3.2, 2,359 square feet. It's 1505 Impala Place. We looked at a couple on this road. Sitting at 450 or 190 a square foot. A year ago, we would have been very, very, very hard to find a house at 190 a square foot. Okay. Built in 99. Taxes seem pretty cheap if you can believe them, $2,700. Bond is paid, room for a pool. Home needs a bit of modern touches to make a fantastic find. Okay, what does it say here? Roof and gutters were replaced in 20, so that's good. That's a big expense. The whole AC system was replaced in 24 this year, in February this year. Extra storage cabinets, designer paint on the driveway. Okay, so they added some stuff. Okay, let's see where it's located, because they didn't put it in the listing, agent. Hint, hint. But it's in the village of Domingo, I believe. Let me see the map. This is what we use a map for. It's right here. Santo Domingo. Okay, this is where it's located. All right. And so just let you know, let's look at some photos. It's got nice basic landscaping in the front. I like it. It's a pretty beautiful palm. Just been trimmed up too. Nice pavers to the walkway front entry. It's nice. It's got a pretty good sized yard here. You got a big bird cage back here too. There's no pool, but it gives you a ton of room outside. Nice yard. The grass is so much different up here in this area than the southern areas. Nice. Actually, a photographer that took a photo of the house in the back. That's a miracle. Sometimes it's hit and miss for that. So we walk in this front door. There's carpet. I think you're going to like the kitchen on this one, I think. So here you walk in. There's a couple bedrooms and a bathroom probably. Let's see how that looks. It's pretty. I bet you they have a shared bath. So this is one door to the other bedroom. This is the door to the other bedroom behind the photographer is my guess. So this is a full bath shared. There you go. Okay. So lay the land real quick. You walk in here. This is the bedroom, obviously. This is to the bathroom. This door here goes to the hallway that goes down to the kitchen. So this is also a shared bath with people that are coming over. That's obviously a coat closet right there. There's the bath going down the dining room here. Okay. Laundry. It's nice. Okay. Again, there's that hallway we were just in. There's another bedroom used as an office here. There you go. I just want to see if there's a closet in there. I didn't see one. Is there a closet? It might be over here. Okay. Big area. Here's probably the main. That's probably the closet. Okay. Using this as a TV room. They do have an enclosed lanai here. It's really pretty, actually. Look at this. So they have an enclosed lanai, and then they have a bird cage outside of that for extra space. It's kind of nice. like this. I wasn't cheap, put that up. I actually like this house. Here's the kitchen. We're finally made it to the kitchen. There's a little eating area. You know, they got the wood cabinets. I mean, they're not, you know, outrageously expensive wood cabinets. They're basic, you know, middle of the road cabinets. Electric stove inlet into the counter. Okay. It's fine. Oh, no. Sorry, there's a stove. It's okay. I mean, it's an older design. You can tell just by the layout of the kitchen. It's not as open. The new homes, they want this whole thing open. Here's another room. We're not sure what that's to yet. Is that it? Back to the office. Okay. Okay, so there's some floor plans. There's a survey. Okay, so yeah, so this home's okay for 1505 Impala Place, 450, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,359 square foot, a $29,000 reduction, sitting at $190 a square foot. So think about this one. It's been on the market 269 days as of today, 12/4. So everybody, let's go to another one. Okay, 1084 Maynard Path, sitting at $998. They have a huge pool in Birdcage. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,956 square feet. A recent price drop of $50K. I've been telling people the market's changing. Nobody wants to listen. 67 days on the market. $510 a square foot. 3-bed, 2-bath, built in 2020, not an old build. Acres 0.22. Again, huge birdcage. It's an Irish designer model, saltwater heated pool with golf cart, probably some push outs here and there. Okay. The birdcage offers 3,500 square foot of space. It's a 28 by 12 pool, just to let you know. Now, I will tell you, pools are hit and miss. Some people want pools, some people don't. So if you put in a pool, there's a good chance you might turn off 50% of the buyers. It doesn't matter if it's Florida or anywhere else. A lot of people just don't want to take care of it. Okay. It's located over here near Sawgrass. I think it's Bradford. That's Bradford right here. So Sawgrass Market's right here. This is Marsh Bend. Actually going down to the newer sections down here. So just let you know where that's located. They started at $1,048,000 down to $998,000. 4.8% drop. Ouch. Let's look at some photos. This pole is gorgeous. Let's cost some bucks. I can hang out there. They do have a road behind them, though. Nice walk-in entry. Beautiful area. Nice. Very pretty. I love the kitchen. Floors are nice. I like the color. All right, so here's the cabinets. Nice gas stove, I believe, by the looks of it. Nice big counter. Electric stove, by the way. Okay. That's pretty. There's the laundry. Washer dryer up on a pedestal. Nice. All right. Get a little front area here off the kitchen, which is nice. Takes that table out of your family room. Here's the pavers out here in the back. A couple lights I like. It's a pretty area. Nice. So as you can see, the neighbor has one too. This is a pretty big area. It's huge. Now, you just got to be careful what you spend on these things. I mean, you got to remember, this is probably a design. I don't think it's a premier home. It's a designer home, I think, with really a premier pool. So, I mean, it's gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. But you can kind of overspend in some of this stuff too, you know. That's like saying I want to get a premier home, but I want to put in basic countertops. You just got to be careful. You can go the other way, too. You know, if you're going to buy a premier home, rehab it, make it beautiful again, you're going to want to use upper-end product to do it, material, just to try to get your money back, okay? This is the master. It's pretty. Beautiful chandelier. Love it. Nice. Walk-in shower, pocket toilet there. Very nice. Here's another bed used as an office. Nice. Here's another bed. I had a good picture on that one. They could have went wider in the lens. Okay, nice. Here's a shared bath, I'm assuming. Here's the garage with a bunch of storage. Okay. Now again, you know, in the villages you don't have basements, right, Northerners? And so you gotta figure out your storage. Don't think you're gonna bring a bunch of stuff with you on these houses, okay? Yeah, this it's pretty. It's a pretty house. So this is at 998, 1,956 square foot, 3.2 model, 510 a square foot. But that back pool was expensive. I'm sure it was. It's built in 2020, but the problem is you can overspend on that stuff. And again, some people don't want pools. You're cutting your potential buyers in half. So hopefully you enjoy it. Now again, these people bought in 2020, right before the major ramp up. So that's probably a good thing. But at the same time, you know, you got to be careful what you're spending on these things. If you don't plan on staying there longer than 3, 4, 5 years, you got to be very, very careful how much money you throw into them. So take a look at this one, 1084 Maynard Path, 3.2, 1956, sitting at 998, 50K price drop. Let's go to another one. Okay, 1306 Gaucho Way, 3.2, 1,915 square foot, 439. Just took a 40K price drop. A year ago, you would never see 40K price drops. 6 months ago, you never saw 40K price drops. Not in this price range. Maybe on a $2 million home. Not in this range. I guess all ranges are going to be subject to big price drops. 113 days on the market. They have an open house tomorrow, 1 to 3 if you want to see it. $229 a square foot. Built in 1999. Taxes sit around $2,600. Again, take them with a grain of salt because everybody gets different tax discounts. Okay? Bond is paid. That's good to see. HVAC system is brand new in February 2020. Roof was replaced in August of 2020. Nice. So there's some expenses you don't have to worry about. It's a walk to El Santiago Recreation Center, various sports and games. It is a good area. Again, no bond. The home has 2 bedrooms plus 1 bedroom with no closet. Okay, so really is a 2-bedroom house. And an office. So it's 2-bedroom with an office. Okay, here you are. Pretty area. Let's look at our map. So there's El Camino. There's Buena Vista. So if we use our map, let you see it. Because here you go, Santiago. That's where we are. And that's where this house is right here. Okay. Not too far from Spanish Springs or Lake Sumter. Geez, you're pretty close to everything here. I like this area more and more. Okay. Lot of price drops. Wow. Holy cow. They started at 510, so they're down to 439. Jesus. That's 60. That's 70K off on this house. Okay, let's go and look. I mean, it's pretty. Stucco build. I like the garage door, too. It's unique. I wish that was white, though. Actually, it is lighter. I'm sorry. Okay, so you have nice little landscaping in the front. Again, I don't like overdoing landscaping because it's just a lot of work. Nice pavers all the way up to the front door. This nice overhang with a pretty light. Nice front entry. I like the light too. It's pretty. That's nice. Again, I like this front kitchen area where you can take this table out of your living room area. Pretty cabinets. So they have an in-counter depth stove right here. And they have this oven, which is nice. Newer appliances, you can tell. Countertops are nice, look like granite. Very nice. I like that chandelier too. All right, so tile floor in there. Here you got, looks like tile just by the ridges. But again, if it's an upper end floor, typically you find these ridges in the tile. But it's nice. I like this little post and beam here going on. All right. I think this one also has an enclosed lanai. There you go. It's pretty. Very pretty. All right, so here's a bed. I'm assuming that's not the primary. So here's must be the shared bath. Here's the other bedroom. I'm actually okay with only taking one picture of the bedroom. Unless there's something like I would like to see the closet, the size of it. They got a bed here, goes up in the wall. Okay. Nice. This is the primary, you can tell by the size. I like the floors again. These are vinyl. And they have a door out to their enclosed lanai. That's nice. There you go. I wonder if this has dual closets. This, yeah, sales. So these aren't cheap right here. These aren't cheap. I just quoted mine for my bedroom. It's insane how much they want for this stuff. But I'm not a master wood builder, so for me, I have to buy it. And I'm sure a lot of you on this channel are the same way. All right, so I like this. This is the man, little makeup counter, little pocket door toilet here. It's nice. You can tell it's clean. They take a very good care of this house. Everything's clean. Nice. Okay, toilet, shower in the same room. Here's another bed. All right, so here's the enclosed lanai with screens. I like that. They do have a mini split out here, heated, AC cooled. That's nice. Keep those days nice and cool, or turn on the heat when it does get a little chilly down there, which is probably approaching if it hasn't already. All right, here's laundry with some cabinets. You don't have a big yard here, so you're not putting a pool in or anything else. Not even a bird cage. It'd be kind of tough. Oof. Okay. All right. So where are we? We're right here. Nice area. You're on a dead-end street, which I love. You're not going to have any traffic down there. That's cool. So if you have the grandkids over, they can play in the road, and you can feel comfortable about it. All right. We don't need that many aerials, but let's move on. All right. So where are we at? 1306 Gaucho Way. 439. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,915 square foot. Sitting at 229. This is actually a nice house. It's in good shape. The roof's been done. The HVAC's been done. It's clean. You can tell by going through the pictures. And built in 1999, the village of Santo Domingo. It's a Magnolia model. Sits on a quiet cul-de-sac, and it does. And the bond is paid. So think about this one here. Maybe this might suit your fancy. And that's all I'm going to do for today. So everybody, again, if you're looking to buy in the villages, it's fine if you're going to put some heavy cash down or pay all cash in general. And I'm not even against taking out a small loan. It's fine. You know, 6.5%, 7% interest rate isn't too bad. And you could always pay it off if you really wanted to. But don't buy a house and be cash poor, okay? If you have any questions, please post down below. My information is also down below. Sign up to our website. Start getting home searches to your email now. Grab our map of the villages, which here you can point and click and find which village and all the inventory in it. And if you have any questions on anything, don't be afraid to reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you. If you need help with your searches in our website, don't be afraid to reach out to me on that as well. I typically go through all the searches, everybody who comes in on a lead, and I kind of update all their stuff for them anyways. But it might take me 3-4 days to get to you just because of the amount of leads we have coming in, not just from Florida, but from other places. Okay? But if anybody has any questions, please reach out to me. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.